Are you recording?
Yeah. Okay, you're good.
Hey, what's up? I'm Alyssa, I'm 22, and I just got a fucking useless power. So, yikes. I'm still in the middle of the game. However, I was not recognized for being in the middle of the game last time because I actually know how to keep my fucking mouth shut. At Noah. Sorry, I love you. But he was telling everyone everything as if people didn't talk, especially Amir, because apparently Dylan knew that, like, Noah was sketchy, and, like, the final straw was that Amir called him and was like, listen, I know everything about, like, what you've been saying about me, and it was so obvious that it, like, came from Noah, because that's the only person that he told, that conversation to. So they decided to use the idol, him and Jordan. Yeah. Fuck. However, I'm also so glad that they used the idol because I am a little worried that, like, at my tribal council, like, maybe Jordan would have used his when Amir used his. Yeah, I'm shook, y'all. I'm shook. Like, Kim really gave him the other half of the idol. Because, like, Peyton was like, Alyssa, like, he has the idol now. And I was like, no. I was like, he is on his last straw. This is his last leg to, like, reach out to people and try and get people not to vote him. So he's going to be like, I have the idol. Because, like, then he won't get any votes. But no, he legit had the idol. And I was, like, going around telling, like, everyone, like, vote for Amir. Like, if he has the idol, like, it's my ass on the line. And, like, it's fine. Like, that's how confident that I am that he doesn't have the idol, is that you can just vote him and I won't go. Luckily Peyton didn't listen to me. And, like, honestly, I think that, like, Kim knew all along, and I think she was the Jordan vote, and I think that Peyton, I know that Peyton was a Jordan vote. But I mean, Peyton has said it. He's like, I know it looks a little sketchy that, like, I think I voted the same way as Kim, but, like, I promise, like, I didn't know about it. And, like, I even told him on call, I was like, listen, like, if you knew about it, it's okay. Like, you can tell me. Like, if you knew all of this stuff, but you were still doing something in my best interest, that's fine. You can tell me that you knew it and that you did what you did because you knew that my ass was on the line. But he said he didn't know, so whatever. So apparently an alliance is forming between me, Peyton, and Duke, which is interesting. Me and Dylan are an F2. I mean, we both lost our F2s at the same time, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know. We'll see. I'll take the good blessings as long as I can. I don't know, I'm hoping for single digits. We'll see how long I can keep this going for. Yeah, it definitely worried me when Dylan was like, oh, well, like, I run around to people, and I was like, don't you think that, like, Noah's in the best position in this game, like, period? So I definitely have to not make it look like I'm in the middle. I was on the phone with Dylan, and he was like, oh, yeah, like, I knew I had to pick you for my crew right away, and I was like, oh my god, like, thank God you did. And he's like, yeah, you would have been dead on the other tribe. And I was like, 100%. Like, 100%, I was dead on the other tribe. He's like, that's how I want to portray the thing, right? I think I'm decent with Emily. I don't know. We'll see if people try and influence my vote for this one. We might try and throw the challenge. Mostly because I think on the other side, like, Peyton might be in trouble. He, like, really might be in trouble. And I don't want him gone. So I think we really might try and just throw the challenge because Amir needs to go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he messaged me right after elimination. He's like, so, and then around, like, 12:30, he's like, we need to have a conversation. And I'm like, I mean, like, for once he didn't lie, which is, like, impressive. I'm like, wow, yeah, progress. Yeah. I don't know. That's all I had to say. Sean, yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so you had this final two with Noah. And my only question is, if he had stayed, would you have taken him to the final two?
Um, if you asked me that before the Caitlyn vote, I would have said no. Post Caitlyn vote, potentially. I think I put myself in a much better like winning position after that because it was definitely me who was a swing vote and me who like could say that they made the move. And I do think that it was like game changing, like 100%. I think it was game changing. Um, so I don't know. Time could only tell if I wanted to take him to F2 by the end of the game.
Okay. So, this is okay. I'm just gonna let you know this. Probably majority of my questions are gonna be based off around Noah. So your final two name was Homance. Now, would you actually?
Are you really gonna ask me if I would date another cast member again?
Would you date Noah?
I will give the same neutral answer that I did when you asked if I would date Duke. I think I'm done dating guys from orgs.
Okay, if he wasn't from an what?
Sean.
Okay.
Next question, please.
Um. So, production standpoint, it's obvious that you and Noah were playing the middle. Both of you were both in two separate, well, not yeah, separate alliances. How would you say your standpoint in your game is right now? Do you think you're playing good? Do you think you're in a good position?
I think that I'm playing well. I have Peyton on my side, I have Dylan, I have Duke. And then I have the girls. I think Kim has my best interest in mind because she didn't vote for me. She voted for Jordan, so it seems. So I think that I have Dylan, Peyton, Duke, Kim, Mandy, and Jessie on my side. Which is a lot of people. And then Amir is still like knocking at my door for some fucking reason. So, we're not gonna give him a lot of information. No, thank you. To take down my game.
Okay, so
I think. Did I say this? I don't remember. I don't remember if I said this or if I was thinking it. Um. So I think that the difference between me and Noah, because I think I was playing the middle much more than Noah, much more. But I think that he got caught because he couldn't keep his mouth shut about it. So me, I'm a secret keeper. I'm not gonna tell you things unless I have to. Like I was on call with Jordan before, and Jordan was like, "Oh, like, do you think Noah told like anyone else about the fact that like he used my life preserver?" And I was like, I feel like he told Emily. Like I think he told Emily. And obviously, I know that he told Emily because like I literally was like on call with him like when he was telling Emily. And Dylan was like, "Oh my god, why do you think?" And I was like, "Well, like I mean, we talked about it. Like I really thought that like me and Noah were like tight, and I really thought that like he was going to give me his power, and he gave it to Emily. So like I don't know. I thought I was his F2, but like, you know, and Dylan's like, "Oh, you're right. He probably told Emily." Like it's obvious that like he's closer to her.
okay. Well, that's all the questions I have.
Okay.
Because
Watch me like come out as a fucking fool and like be voted out next round or something. I don't know.